مرحبا. This is Rihab El Hélou and welcome to our fifth lecture on the Phoenician Alphabet Hidden Mysteries. In this lecture, we will tackle letters Delṭū or Dalet and ʿAyn, starting with the fourth letter Delṭū or Dalet of the Phoenician alphabet. So, yalla, let's begin. First of all, Delṭū is the fourth letter of the Phoenician alphabet, known as Delta in Greek, Dalda in Coptic, Daleth in Hebrew, Dalath or Dalad in Syriac, and Dal in Arabic, having a numeric value that equals to 4 according to the letter order in the Phoenician alphabet and to the Phoenician gematria numeric value, and denoting on our created circle the fourth hour after dawn as illustrated. Now, regarding the etymology of the name of the fourth letter of the Phoenician alphabet, which is Delṭū, it means heart of the lion and eye of the lion. It might also mean the eye giver or the giver of the eye, where the term Delṭū is composed of the two words Del and Tu, where Del or Dil means the heart, mind, spirit, soul, the center, the eye in Persian and Turkish. And Tu means in ancient Egyptian lion, and it also means to give, givers. Thus, Delṭū refers by its alphabetical order, which is the fourth letter of the Phoenician alphabet, and its etymological meaning to the constellation Cancer, Scarab, the fourth constellation of the zodiac, noting that the scarab is a symbol of the heart among the Phoenicians and the Egyptians. Now, we notice that the letter opposite to Delṭū or Delta on our alphabet circle as illustrated is the 16th letter of the Phoenician alphabet ʿAyn, known as Omicron in Greek, O in Coptic, ʿA in Syriac, and ʿAyn in Hebrew and Arabic. Now, regarding the etymology of the name of the 16th letter of the Phoenician alphabet, which is ʿAyn, the letter opposite to Delṭū on the circle, the word ʿAyn means eye in most of ancient languages, as well as in Arabic, Hebrew, Syriac, Persian, Turkish, and Kurdish. And what is remarkable is that according to the observations of Ptolemy, the appearance of the constellation of Cancer or Scarab or Delṭū, which is the symbol of the heart among the Phoenicians and the Egyptians, during the month Smanu or June, is accompanied by the disappearance of the heart of the lion. This allows us to conclude that the fourth letter of the Phoenician alphabet, Delṭū or Delta, represents the fourth constellation of the zodiac, Cancer or Scarab, and the letter ʿAyn opposite to Delṭū represents the heart of the lion, noting that the constellation Cancer is known as the gate of man, or the gate of the earth, or in other words, the gate into physical incarnation in the zodiac, symbolizing the gate from which the god or divinity passes descending from the heavens to the earth, thus symbolizing the triangular womb of the mother goddess, that is to say, the door of her womb from which the godson comes out towards the earth. Noting that the word Delṭū means door in Phoenician, Hittite, Akkadian, and Ugaritic, and also the word Dalit means door in Hebrew and Aramaic. Interestingly, the shape of the Phoenician letter Delṭū refers to the triangular womb among the Sumerians in Mesopotamia, which symbolizes the woman and the mother goddess Inanna, Isis, Kaddish. It should also be noted that the word Delṭū means the eye of the lion, or the eye of Horus, or the one who gives the eye, as already demonstrated, thus symbolizing the eye of Horus in the triangle, that is to say, in the triangular womb of his mother Isis Astarte. It should be noted that the letter Delṭū disappears in the Egyptian hieroglyphs with the letter Lamad, which is replaced by the letter Ra. The reason for this may be that the letter or the hour Delṭū is the hour which indicates the door of the earth, symbolizing the gate or the key of the earth, and the letter or the hour Lamad represents the time of sunset in the sea, thus symbolizing the gate to the other world, in other words, the key to the other world. Noting that the month Simanu, or June in the Babylonian calendar, the month of the appearance of the constellation Cancer and the disappearance of the heart of the lion, refers by the etymology of its name to the constellation Cancer, where the term Simanu is composed of Si, Ma, and Anu, and means son of the heart, lion of the sky, and sun opener of the womb, where Sa or Si means in ancient Egyptian son of the heart, the eldest son, or the firstborn son, and Ma means lion, and also means the seer, or the god who sees, and Anu means in ancient Egyptian heaven, paradise, abode, nest, home. And all these meanings converge with the meaning of the Phoenician letter Delṭū, which means heart of the lion or eye of the lion in the womb. So again, according to our circle of the Phoenician alphabet and the distribution of the relics of Osiris Adonis on this circle, the relic eye corresponds to the constellation Cancer or Scarab, which is the letter Delṭū or Dalet, and to the constellation Heart of the Lion, which is the letter ʿAyn. Since the Phoenician letter ʿAyn opposed to the Phoenician letter Delṭū or Dalet is the 8th letter after the letter Het or Scorpio, thus representing the 8th relic of Adonis Osiris, which is the relic eye. And what is remarkable is that according to traditional medicine, the powder of sacred beetle, Scarabeus sacer, scarab beetle, was used to relieve prominences and staphylomas of the eyes, noting that according to Eastern musical tradition, the musical mode ʻAṣfāhān or ʻAṣfāhāna is associated with the constellation Cancer. This is illustrated in As-Sayrawi's drawing of the mortal tree circle and also pointed out by As-Samarqandi and in the manuscript MS Gotha 85. And what is remarkable is that the word ʻAṣfāhāna is made up of the two words asfa and hana, and means in Arabic and Persian the clarity and purity of the eye, where asfa means in Arabic and Persian more or most pure, clear, serene, and hana means in Arabic the lobe inside the eye under the eyeball. So this mode is associated with the eye, which is consistent with the content of the MS manuscript Gotha 85, which considers that the musical mode ʻAṣfāhān, which corresponds to the sign Cancer of the zodiac, stimulates visual attention, which is therefore linked to the eye, noting that the musician Al-Kindi in his tetrad associates the sign Cancer of the zodiac to the brain and to memory, therefore to attention linked to visual memory, which allows us to conclude that the Phoenician letter Delṭū or Dalet, which symbolizes Horus in the womb of his mother Isis, in other words, the eye of Horus in the triangle or womb, and which refers to the constellation Cancer or Scarab on the zodiac circle, and to the 4th hour after dawn, correlates with the musical mode ʻAṣfāhāna or ʻAṣfāhān, associated with the constellation Cancer, as already shown, and in correlation with the relic eye of the god Osiris Adonis, thus referring to the genesis of music therapy, which is related to the Phoenician alphabet and its hidden esoteric mysteries. It is interesting to note that according to the ancient Oriental tradition, this musical mode is used exclusively in front of women and adolescents, known in Arabic as murd. And those murd are young men who do not yet have a beard, which might refers to the sacred state of Isis Astarte, pregnant by Horus at the sign of Cancer, symbolized by the letter Delṭū or Dalet. Noting, as already mentioned, that among the ancient Egyptians, the letter Delṭū or Delta disappears in writing, and this is due to the fact that the letter Delṭū, associated with the constellation Scarab or Cancer, represents the key to the sacred descent of Horus towards the earth, which should be kept secret. And what is remarkable is that Viotto tells us that the author of the treatise on Arabic music, Treatise on the Tree, entitled in French traité de l'arbre does not mention the composition of the ʻAṣfāhān mode corresponding to the letter Delṭū. As for Isfahan, God knows. This is how the author suddenly ends his treatise, or at least this is where all that we have of it ends. It is very likely that he was unaware of the formation of the Isfahan mode. Now, the original text in French is Quant à l'Isfahan, Dieu le sait. C'est ainsi que l'auteur termine tout à coup son traité, ou du moins c'est là que se termine tout ce que nous en avons. Il y a grande apparence qu'il ignorait la formation du mode Isfahan. It is interesting also to note that the final sum of the numerical values corresponding to the letters forming the words Delṭū, ʿAyn, Simanu, and ʻAṣfāhān leads us to the number 4, indicating that Delṭū is the 4th letter of the Phoenician alphabet and the 4th hour after dawn on the Phoenician sundial, and that ʿAyn is the 4th hour after sunset on the Phoenician water clock, and that Simanu or Smanu is the 4th month of the Babylonian Phoenician calendar, and ʻAṣfāhān is the 4th musical mode, which is consistent with the association of the month Simanu or Smanu and the letters Delṭū and ʿAyn with the constellation Cancer or Scarab, the 4th constellation on the circle of the zodiac, as already mentioned. Thus, the 4th Phoenician letter Delṭū or Dalet or Delta, whose name means heart of the lion and eye of the lion, and the opposite letter to Delṭū, which is the letter ʿAyn, the 16th letter of the Phoenician alphabet, whose name means eye. These two letters encompass different constituents of the universe: the Cancer or Scarab, sign of the zodiac, Horus in the womb of his mother Isis, in other words, the eye of Horus in the triangle or womb, in other words, the eye, the month Simanu or June, the 4th hour after dawn regarding letter Delṭū, the 4th hour after sunset regarding letter ʿAyn, the musical mode ʻAṣfāhān, and the cure of the eyes, the muse. So this was everything related to letters Delṭū and ʿAyn, and in our next recorded video we will tackle letters Habbalun or He and Fa.